how that nigga leaning. Thinking G.I. Joe, I'm knowing niggas bleeding. We get that nigga beefing, now that nigga vegan. He better not come out, I'm hoping niggas see him. They better not come back until I see we even. Now I'm so sorry, don't call me. Go hardy, no parties, won't bother her father. I'm leaving. I should kiss you. Now I should miss you. I should post up, be a shot and be out. Full of wrong words with a bun in my mouth. You say it's real, give me keys to your house. She let me in it, I'm laying it down. That's what he said to my cross, pull around. They gon' go so wild on my own. What you doing? How you feeling? Where you going? Why you leaving? Hey, tripper, get the trippin', gotta face them, no. Strippers taking trips on a location, Lord. Strippers telling trippers where you at. Pull up, leaving face on where you at. Block 30 going blah for blah. A bad bitch'll make you go shy for shy. With no reload, playing CeeLo. Speaking secrets, these bitches got a decode. How you get shot while looking out the peephole? This that straight job, they probably wanna leak, yo. Look at me like I ain't having, that niggas having. What you mean like I ain't magic? I make it tragic. Take his gun, now he can have it. They call him savage, but I should kiss you. Now I should miss you. I should post up, be a shot and be out. Full of wrong words with a bun in my mouth. You say it's real, give me keys to your house. She let me in it, I'm laying it down. That's what he said to my cross, pull around. They gon' go so wild on my own. Wow. Wow, I should miss you. I should kiss you. I should post up even try to be out. Full of photos with a blunt in my mouth. She said you real and kiss it out. Laying it down. They gon' go so wild on my own. I'm like, they gon' go so wild on my own. I'm like, maybe I should kiss you. They gon' go so wild. And then if I kiss you, then I might miss you. And then I'ma post up, I'ma sell ounces. I ain't selling no little shit, it's dead. And we pulling up roads once we pulling up big bins, we pulling up SRT, rum, yeah, one of those. And then I'm like, full of roads, where's with a blunt in my mouth? You say it's slate, bro, give me keys to your, give me them keys. I'm laying that shit down now. Nigga got a problem, I'm telling Gus, turn this bitch around. And then I'ma go for my own. I'ma be by myself for a little bit. I'ma be back. I'll be back.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community around the world. Welcome back to another episode of The Morning After. Yes, we're back standing. Yes, we're back. It's Monday. Josh, how you doing?
I am doing incredible. How are you?
Let's go, dude. I'm doing good. Had a very long weekend in Austin.
Probably a little tired.
Still recovering a little bit, for sure.
You know, that's fine, though.
Drumpf with a tier 1 sub, Josh. He said, "Hi, kittens. I faded Trent's OKC play last night and made $800.
Let's go. Come on.
That's why we do it, Drumpf. That is exactly why on a Monday we do it for Drumpf.
It's the only reason we do it.
Here, one more time. Here we go.
Come
on. How was your weekend? What'd you get up to? Anything fun?
I actually did nothing. Like, when I say nothing. And I kind of needed a weekend like that. Like, nothing. Like, I left my place 2 times.
What were the 2 times?
To get food.
Where'd you go?
I got Grimaldi's Pizza.
Okay.
Which is Fuego.
Yep.
And I got Chop Shop, which is also
What is that?
Fuego.
Salads?
It's like a healthy place, like an acai bowl. It's fucking fire.
Did you cook anything this weekend?
Did I cook anything this weekend?
Miller, we're going to talk about that in a sec.
You know what I did? I didn't cook anything, actually. I didn't cook anything from scratch. I made some chunky soup.
Oh.
Chunky, you know like what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like
my favorite
like the
chunky
brand?
soup is the one with the steak.
Yeah,
I forget
gas.
what it's called.
The steak and vegetable one?
Yes.
Fire.
So good.
I had chicken noodle.
Not lentils, but they're kind of like lentils.
Yeah. Bean
barley.
thing. Yeah, barley.
Beef barley soup.
Gas.
Oh my god.
Gas.
Oh my god.
I used to literally think I was LT when I would eat that.
Yeah,
During
I
those
thought it was,
commercials.
Yeah. I
He'd come
thought I was
inside, his
gonna
mom would
literally-
make him chunky noodle soups. You're like, yeah, I need that.
Yeah, I feel like we got to talk about it. We've already had 2 chats. I went to Austin this weekend. A bunch of my friends in Dallas. We have like 6 birthdays in February, so we were like, yo, let's all go to Austin. We'll get an Airbnb. We'll have a weekend. It'll be great. And I was like, dude, so down. So I was on gremlin mode for like 3 days straight of just like getting maybe 2 hours of sleep a night.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. I need to address the rumors of me disappearing when the world needed me most. So here's the story. Can you pull up the tweet? I tweeted this morning a video, but don't pull up the video yet, just the tweet that I quote tweeted, if that makes sense. If you go to my account. So we left Dallas Friday at around 5:30, got to Austin at around 8:30. The thing about
y'all were never getting the slate on Saturday. That one.
Gangs is back and he's here to win. Yeah. No, yeah, but click the tweet, not the one that click the tweet that I quote tweeted. Don't show the video yet. Don't show the video yet.
Okay, like I'm up.
All right. So, also I will say this though, I feel like some people might take me for granted and the college basketball players for granted. There's a couple guys that someone tweeted or said in chat, tried running the ISO without Mikey, and now I'm down hella units. There are some people that I think take the college basketball plays every day for granted, and I'm kind of happy that Saturday happened because a lot of my DMs are like, bro, where the fuck did you go?
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you I'm going to explain this story, all right? Because I didn't mean to leave you guys hanging. I didn't mean to go ghost mode, but this is just what happened, and I'm going to tell the God's honest truth. We leave Dallas Friday at around 5:30. It's a 3-hour drive to Austin, Texas from Dallas. So we're getting in at like 8:45. We had like 4 different cars. It was just me and my one buddy driving by ourselves. And then we had like other cars were like packed with people, but we were just whipping by ourselves.
Kind of nice.
We got to the Airbnb first. Let me tell you something. Whoa. There's a reason why that B&B was the price that it was. So we pull up. We're at the Airbnb. Couldn't figure out the lockbox. We chalked it. We're like, fuck it. I didn't eat all day. But he was like, let's just go to McDonald's. We grab McDonald's, wait for everyone else to get here. I was like, all right, perfect. We go to McDonald's. I get $1 cheeseburger and a small fry. Because I don't really think about me, like, when I go out drinking or it's like a long weekend, like, I don't eat.
Could not, yeah.
I don't eat.
I do the same thing. Like, I eat, like, a very small amount.
Yep.
Just to, like, make sure that, like, I'm not going to, like, die.
I don't eat. Like, I will barely eat anything because for whatever reason, ever since I was in college, if I eat a lot, I'm throwing up automatic.
Same.
And I don't want to throw up.
That's why I don't do it too. Well, I never really threw up. I just feel like shit when I'm drinking.
I throw up every time.
But like, dude, like I literally like can't drink when I do it. Like I just like my stomach just like can't do it. It cannot do it.
Yeah, sometimes too. Yeah, you get too full, and then it's like, dude, I can't even put
drink.
shit on top of
exactly.
this. But I'll drink all day. Like if there's one thing about me, like I can make it.
Yeah.
Like I got legs for as long as we want to go out. Like I can keep going. I'm going to be banged up by the end of it, but I can't eat. The minute I eat, it's fucking over. And for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, I'm just friends with people that just, they got to eat while they're going out. Like, they got to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it's very rare to do what I do.
Well, yeah, I would see most
yeah, it's
people
definitely,
do
like,
that.
not good for you, but either way, whatever. So I'm trying to lay scene for this tweet because the lore behind this tweet now, I think, is fucking hysterical. So we get McDonald's like 8:45, and keep in mind, like the first night of the trip is always the best. Everyone just got off work. Everyone drove 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like we're about to meet at the Airbnb, and it's like shit just needs to get cracking.
Yeah.
So we get back from McDonald's. The other people had showed up, opened the Airbnb. I walk in the door holding the McDonald's bags, My one buddy already has beer cracked.
Let's go.
So now I feel like I need to be on the timing of that. I put the McDonald's bag down, grabbing beer. So I have not eaten the McDonald's yet. We're like figuring out who's sleeping in what room. And now, like, one thing about me is like when we're on a weekend and we're getting ready to go, like I'm feeding off energy. And everyone's hype, so now I'm hype. And now we're creating a blender of hype.
Yeah.
But just the guys. Like all my buddies, like girlfriends and wives, or wife and then girlfriends, were like trying to figure out what room they're in, like if there's bathrooms. Thank you, Smina or DS Ming in the Twitch chat. He said, "You guys are good people. I love your show. Thank you for watching, bro."
Yeah, thank you.
But so all the guys, we're feeding off each other now, dude. Because now we're like running bits. We got the beers going. Like it's ready to fucking have a weekend. Man, I finally grabbed the dollar cheeseburger. Eat the dollar cheeseburger. Did not eat the fries.
Okay.
For whatever reason. So I'm operating off a dollar cheeseburger. Let's just keep that in mind. Just keep it a buck. Just keep that in mind. There was murmurs of people being like, maybe we don't go out. Maybe we'll just trap out the Airbnb tonight. Like the murmurs are starting. And I'm now, like I told you, I used to be but I want to do this guy. Now I'm whatever the group wants to do, I'm just going to roll. I'm going to roll heavy with it. Whatever we want to do, we can do. The group decides to go out. So now we're hitting the town. Dude, we go to this first bar in Austin, Texas. And it literally, dude, I've never seen a darker bar with more candles that just the smell of incense was so overwhelming that we walked in there and my one buddy turns and looks at me and goes, "Oh, we're in South America." Like it was like, it felt like you went to a different country.
Really?
Like we were in a different country for like an hour and like the incense was so strong that we were getting like nauseous. And then they were like, "Well, we got to go upstairs. There's like a mezcal bar upstairs where they only serve mezcal." I didn't know mezcal is just tequila.
Yeah. That's all it is.
I can't do that.
No.
I'm not a tequila guy. I can't do that.
Nor am I. Yeah.
And for whatever reason, while this is happening, I'm getting assaulted by incense. There's a million candles everywhere. We're like running bits about the candles. The people are loving the bits, I'll be honest. Like random guys were loving the bits. We were like, dude, I wonder if they sell these candles pre-lit. Like there's no way someone lit all these candles. Dude, Josh, there's 400 candles. Like 400 candles just burning.
Like just where? Like just like randomly?
In the bar. Like you're standing by the bar. Dude, like everywhere.
That's crazy.
You turn around, there's a fucking can. Like if you knocked one over, this whole place is fucked. Like going up in flames, dude. 400 candles.
Okay.
Getting assaulted by incense. Guy like me, I'm drinking vodka Sprite. Start the night off right. Our buddy orders 4 old fashions for nobody. Like comes to the table just holding 4 old fashions. And we were like, "Yo, who is that for? Who is that for?" And he was like, "Oh, well, I ordered and then I thought she had forgotten my order and ignored me. So then I ordered from another bartender, and I just wanted 2, but now I have 4. And I was like, hold on. So when you looked at the first bartender and went, "Can I get 2 old fashions?" And then they turned around, you thought what was happening? And he was like, "I thought she was just ignoring me and she was going to make my drinks."
Yeah, I'm sure she wasn't making drinks, bro.
It's like, what the hell are you talking about? Who the hell does that? Who's like, "Fuck, dude, she's not gonna make my drinks," after having a conversation, and then
that's her only job.
But
when she looks at you, she asks you what you want. That's her only job after that, is to make you drinks.
And by the way, we're at a bar now. We got 4 old fashions with the big ice cubes clanking around. He's like, trying to get to the table. There's people dancing. It's like, what the hell are you doing, dude?
Those aren't even drinks that you want more. Why would you want 2 of them either way? I feel like that's a drink
this
you
is
just
what I'm
sip
saying.
on, and then you get another one.
Dude, this is what I'm saying. He bought 2. This is exactly the conversation we had. I was like, that was your thought process? And then I go, who was the second one for? Because nobody's drinking old fashions. My buddy's girlfriends and the wife on the trip are drinking wine. I got my one buddy drinking vodka sodas. I'm doing vodka Sprites. We got a tequila soda over here. 4 old fashions show up. Who's the second old fashioned for? And he goes, "I don't know. I just bought it." If there was a drink at a bar when you guys are going out for a night that you don't bulk buy, it's a fucking old fashioned.
Literally number 1.
So now I'm sitting there, though, back against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I have a rule in my life where I don't drink dark liquor. Because for whatever reason, the minute I drink dark liquor, it's like McGregor comes out. And like something minorly inconvenient happens. And I'm just like, all right, dude, that kid needs to get put in the ground. But like, I'm not like that. Like, I'm not built like that.
Yeah.
I don't have the skill set for that. But for whatever reason, dark liquor goes down, it's over. Like, for whatever reason, I lose control. So now there's 4 old fashions staring us in the face. And we got to finish them.
I mean, yeah.
Like, you can't spend old fashioned money and not finish the old fashioned.
Did he spend like $150?
Dude, it had, Josh, not like this place. I tried to order vodka Sprite and he gave me a menu. Like, that's the kind of bar it was.
Yeah,
I was at the bar and I was like, I'll do vodka Sprite. And he was like, so then I had to, like, I didn't know what he was trying to do with the menu. If he was like, I'm not made, like, I'm above that.
Oh, yeah, okay, I just get a vodka Sprite.
But that's literally what happened. I was like, I don't know if he thinks he's above making this vodka Sprite, but he's making a vodka Sprite.
Yeah.
Like, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
So then I dug and give him the thing back, and I was like, can I just do the vodka Sprite? And he was like, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you saw what we offer. So that's kind of bar it was.
Yeah.
Where it's like kind of niche. Incense is everywhere, getting fucking assaulted.
Was it
by
packed
incense.
or no?
Packed, dude.
Yeah.
Packed. But, dude, I can't stress the smell. Like, it was assaulting levels. Like, my eyes started watering by, like, the 45th minute we were in there because I was like, dude, the incense is too much. Like, even the bartender, I was like, dude, how do you do this with the incense? And he was like, you get used to it after a couple hours. A couple hours?
That's great, yeah. Every day of work, you think I'm need
a couple hours?
That's a long time. It's like the end of the shift. You're already done.
A couple hours. Either way, we got 4 old fashions now. So now the gentlemen in the group have decided that we must finish these old fashions because I can't even imagine the tab that he just purchased. I cannot imagine the tab that he purchased.
Can you tell me what the name of the bar was? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I don't say I could look up.
I only know one bar that we went to over 2 days. I only know one bar, and it was Buford's on Saturday. That's the only bar I know the name of is Buford's, and it was sick, but that was on Saturday. This was Friday. Friday, I think we were on what's called Dirty Sixth or something like that, or East Sixth. I don't know. There's too many streets in Austin. I get me confused. We went to like 5 bars on Friday. We were just jumping and moving. Lauren definitely knows Buford's because Buford's is fucking goated. But so Josh, finish these old fashions. By the way, I'm not like a straight liquor guy. Mm-hmm. So getting this old fashioned down was tough. And then we go upstairs to the mezcal room and everyone's like, we're going to do mezcal. And I didn't know what it was. Shots of tequila come out. I can't do it. I can't do it either. The mezcal room smelled like shit too. I can't do it. So we go to the next bar. It's like a total dive. And we're sitting there and we ordered more drinks. This was the first round of shots that were done in the night. I was like, you know what? Turn me up. I'm doing white tea. Give me some white tea shots.
Gas.
I needed it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just need that injection.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, there's also an old fashioned working its way through my system.
Okay.
It's like Venom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man Venom.
Yeah.
Working through my system.
Yeah. You could feel it.
I'm standing at the bar with my buddy. Dude, it's a dive bar. It's not really that packed. There's like a 45-year-old woman here. Definitely a college kid ordering a drink. And then me and my buddies and our group right here. I'm standing like this, holding my drink in my right hand, talking to my buddy like this. Dude, out of nowhere, a hand grabs my shoulder at that speed, like kind of knocked me a little bit, like that.
Okay.
And then like starts pushing me to the side, to the point where I had to drop the left foot. Like I didn't shuffle to the right. It just like knocked me a little bit off kilter. And I look over, and it's the 45-year-old woman.
What 40?
There's a 45-year-old woman just at the bar.
Why is she pushing you?
I don't know.
Accident?
I know. She's like looking at me, just moving me. And I thought it was one of our buddies, so I like obviously let myself get moved because I was like, oh, like someone needs a drink. Dude, I look over, and this like 45-year-old woman just staring me down. No emotion in the face.
That's kind of scary.
Moving me.
That's scary.
So I hit one of these. I didn't slap her hand, but I started my hand at my shoulder and cut it. I hit the cut.
Yeah.
I was like,
swipe.
I literally go, is everything okay? She goes nonverbal, no words, just turns around and goes back to the bar and sits down with her back to me.
What?
So now I'm faced with the dilemma.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
The old fashioned is working its way through my system. And I can either be like, what the hell was that? And like see what's going on, or I can move on with my night and go, that was the weirdest shit that's ever happened to me. Dude, Josh, I'm literally talking I'm talking like pass pro. Like she hit my shoulder like that and then just like moved me. And I was like, what the hell was that?
Did she think you were someone else?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. But I'll tell you what happens next. I'm a grown man. I'm an adult. I moved on with my night. Didn't even address it.
There we go.
So now for the rest of my life, though, that's just going to be in my head, dude.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's kind of what happened to me.
Like, it was slightly disrespectful, but also like, what else? What was that?
Bar. It's like the same thing. It's like, dude, you're not. It's like, I'm not gonna fight this kid for fucking doing that.
Well, I'm not gonna fight the woman, but I just wanted to know what was going on. Like, why did you even do that?
She had no idea.
Yeah, I think she was just hammered and just like fucked with me. But then like, we stayed at this dive bar for a little bit, and there was a dog in the corner, and my one buddy was like fucking around with the dog. He was like, "Oh my god, the dog's so cute, whatever." And I guess she starts talking to one of the girls we were with on the trip. Like one of my buddy's girlfriends is on the trip with us. And yeah, she hit me with a stun grenade. Yeah, like I was stunned. Like literally stun grenade in COD. I couldn't move. Everything's moving quick. My screen's not loading. She ends up like working her way over and talking to like one of the people in our group, and I didn't realize. And then they're like, "Yo, we're all going. Let's go." And I turn around to like grab everybody, and I was like, "Yo, we're going." Same lady hits me with the, "We're having a conversation." This is now strike number 2. Because now, make no mistake, the attitude is going to come out now.
Yeah.
Because now we're at strike number 2. I look at her and go, "I don't fucking know you. What was that?" I literally go, "What was that?" And then our friends are just like, "Oh, we're going. And then we just left.
I mean.
What? But so now I'm moving to the next bar rattled, dude. Like everything's off, dude. It feels like something's loose in my brain. Like everything is off now because that was so weird.
Maybe she wasn't actually talking to you. Maybe just the incense from the last bar playing tricks on your mind.
Yeah, maybe the brain was just fully rotted. Just fully rotted.
Maybe it was the incense from this bar that I found. That's definitely the bar that you were at.
Yeah. So I got no.
Look at it.
What?
Look at the computer.
What happened at the computer?
Do you not see the stream?
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Look at all the candles. Yeah. Dude, when I tell you a million candles, and Josh, that's the upstairs mezcal bar. That's not even the big one. No, Look at all the fucking candles. They're everywhere.
I just looked up mezcal bar, Austin, Texas, and the first one just had a gazillion candles.
Dude, this is perfect because so this is you guys understand now that in my stories, I'm not exaggerating. Dude, that's also, Josh, a quarter of that mezcal bar. You zoom out, everywhere.
All the pictures are of candles.
Everywhere, dude. Everywhere. And they smell like shit.
That's so funny.
So you're just getting assaulted by these fucking candles everywhere you look, dude. All right. So we moved to the next bar, whatever. I'm not going to waste your guys' time. We're at the next bar. Yada, 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 yada. Whatever it is. See you later. One of the people we were with invited their buddies to come hang out with us. Whatever it was with them. We end up back in the Airbnb, and there's like random people at our Airbnb. They were like out with us, but only like Kobe Bloom, whatever it was. I'm fucking hammed. At this point, hammed. Like like we've officially had a Friday. Yeah. Now it's like 3 a.m. We're at the Airbnb. One of the guys we were with, he was like, "Yo, some extracurricular activities outside." And I was like, "All right." So we're outside in the patio. We're outside in the patio, and this is SNL level bit that happened in real life that I cannot make up. Obviously, the old-fashioned has now worked its way through my system. The filter is off. We're hanging out. I'm mid-drag of the cigarette, the fun cigarettes.
Yeah,
the fun cigarettes.
The good ones.
Yeah, the good ones. I'm mid-drag, dude. Mm-hmm. And someone was like, "Dude, who are these guys in our Airbnb?" And I'm like, I'm not kidding. Mid-pull. Like, I don't know, it's fucking total loser. He needs to get out of here. And as I say that, as it leaves my mouth, I turn around, and he's standing in the doorway, hood up. And all that, I go, "I don't know, he's total fucking loser. Just get out of here." We like, make eye contact, just go, "That's fucking crazy." And then pass off. pass it off. We like made eye. I was like, that's fucking crazy. And then immediately turned around, pass it. I look back to be like, my bad. He's gone.
Did he leave?
I don't know. We didn't go inside for like another 45 minutes. By the time we go inside, they were gone. But I was like, wow. You can't like the people I was with started fucking dying.
I mean, yeah, it's
like
hilarious.
everyone was talking shit, but then of course, right as I do it, just in like, dude, literally like as I look, it's leaving my mouth, and I was like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
And then I was gonna be like, yo, my bad, I was just fucking around.
Gone.
But so chat, here's what happens. Here's what happens. And Josh, can you have the video ready to pull up that I tweeted this morning?
Yes.
Not yet though. But just have it ready. I just want to explain myself. Okay. We end up staying up till like 4 a.m. Me and my buddy in the living room. I slept on the couch. We end up staying up till like 4:30 a.m. I get awoken at 9:30 by my one buddy coming in and making coffee. I've never seen somebody make coffee as loud as he was making coffee. So I'm off like maybe 3 hours of good sleep, maybe. And he starts banging around making this coffee, and I'm laying on the couch. For whatever reason, I don't know why, Call of Duty came to my head, and I'm like up, but really definitely still drunk from the night before. He's making coffee. For the next 45 minutes, I was just like, Mason, the numbers, what do they mean? So he's making coffee, like, it sounds like he's breaking shit. It's so loud. And keep in mind, it's like a Keurig. Like, I don't know what he's doing over there, but it's like, Mason, the numbers. And he's like, Caprosolve's not real. We're going back and forth for like 45 minutes. I thought I was dreaming. I wake up and I grab my phone. And I'm like fucking around with him in the morning, like whatever we were talking about the night before. And I tweeted what I tweeted. Keep in mind, I'm off like 3 hours of sleep. And I was like, all right, who wants college basketball slate?
It's noon.
I'm about to be in the bag. Are we ready for it?
Yeah.
And after I tweeted that, like I was in the lab. Like I was cooking, I was chefing. I was like, all right, I really like that. I really like this. I really like that. I really like this. Right before I was about to like reopen Twitter, after I hit the book to place the plays, I was going to reopen Twitter, put them out. I heard a crisp can crack with the morning coffee. It's like, tsh. Oh, now I gotta.
Yeah.
It's like 9:45 a.m. Definitely still drunk. Now I gotta. Dude, that morning beer hit my ham like Majoner. Do you know that?
No.
It's Thor's hammer when he like.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I definitely didn't do it right. Dude, it hit my hand like Thor's hammer. Because then I was like, yeah, if you're doing it, I need one. And it like just came at the perfect throw.
Yeah.
So then I drink it shampoo effect. I'm as fucked up as I was before I went to bed. Like the day is already over. Like the day is
Yeah,
chalk.
but it's chalk, but it's just
started, dude.
Yeah. It's like, well, this is all day.
And then pull up the video. If you could, please.
Oh, I can't.
If you could, please. Do you hear how loud that room is? I tweeted that, had that beer out, dude. Like out. You know how loud that room is?
So loud.
I was, and if you've seen that video, there's a beer right next to me, next to the couch.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
I
a
see
little
it.
beer.
Yep.
Dude, I just want to apologize to the community. I feel like you guys had to approach a basketball slate without me, and that makes me upset that people were sweating and I wasn't sweating. But I was in no condition to be putting out the platter, dude. And dude, I was in and out of sleep for like 3 hours. It was like crazy. Like in and out of sleep, like, but then a beer would come, then I'd fall asleep. It was like bad. I was like bad.
You were zoinked in that video.
Dude, zoinked. Like you could
Zoinked.
just tell. Like
Yeah.
the hoodie's on, the hat's on top of the hoodie. Like I got nothing. There's nothing going on.
Also, the fun cigarettes probably didn't help you too, because
Oh, definitely
you don't
not, dude.
normally indulge in those.
No, definitely I do not.
So those will get you. If you don't normally indulge in those, the next morning you're probably still
Dude, they
a
will
little
get
a little
you.
foggy for sure.
And dude, I was also having my Renaissance weekend of drinking Natty Light. It's a great beer. I feel like
it is a good beer. Well,
we assigned it to like really early college kids and high schoolers, but that's an elite beer.
I mean,
Like
dude,
it's an elite light beer.
any light beer's gas.
Yeah, Lauren, I was out. In
Like,
an elegant way, I was out though. I was out. But so, Josh, I tweeted that fucking whole day, chalked. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get it to you guys. I like opened my phone. I was like barely on my phone. I opened my phone. I see Rav's tweet. Shit made me laugh. I was giggling. All my DMs. I didn't know you guys liked me like that. Like, I didn't know you guys actually
crazy,
fucked with the college basketball plays like that, because it was the most DMs I've gotten in a long time. Where it was just like, dude, where the fuck are you? Wait the fuck. Like, dude, what, you left me all alone.
Good.
And I was like, guys, I didn't mean to leave you guys all alone. But just know, if I put out that platter, shit was going to full fucking fade. So bad. But last story I'll tell you about the weekend, then we can move on and talk about sports and whatever. Saturday was awesome. We went to this chicken place, which you would have fucking loved, dude.
Like fried chicken place?
No, they got like tenders and sandwiches.
Ooh, okay.
And they were like, you can get them hot. Dude, it was so good. I had mac and cheese with the tendies. Damn. Only had 2 tendies with the mac and cheese, but I got them mo hot, which is the thing is like their version of like mild, but it was kind of fucking hot.
A little spicy.
Like, I remember looking at my buddy being like, dude, fucking this is getting me.
Well, mo hot. Sounds a little, it's like hot. It's mo hot than hot, probably.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there was like hot then mo hot.
Yeah.
And then there was like 4 more levels though, so
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll just do mo hot and I'll be good. But so we ended up go down Saturday. It was great. We go to Buford's. Buford's was electric. Hysterical shit is happening in Buford's all night. We get back to the Airbnb. And this is where the night goes sideways. A little bit. Where the weekend went awry. Had a great night. Our one buddy lives in Austin, and he, like, goes to this bar. I forget what it's called, but he's got, like, name on the wall. Super cool. All the bartenders know him. One of them gave him a pack of cigs for, like, free, I guess. I don't know why. Pack of cigs. We get back from Buford's. It's, like, 2:30 a.m., 2:30, 2:45, almost 3 a.m. Me, my one buddy, our other buddy, and another buddy. So 4 of us. We're sitting there. We're drinking the post-bar beers, just hanging out in the living room, listening to a little music. Other buddy pulls out a package of cigarettes. And keep in mind, this pack, untouched. Maybe 2 or 3 missing.
Yeah.
Maybe. That were, like, smoked. Like, people were smoking on the way to the next bar, and we were bar hopping, and then whatever. This is why my voice is fucked up right now. We thought a great idea would be in freezing cold temperature. I have a photo, but I don't really want to show the photo because I don't know if my other buddy like wants to be shown in these photos. Not that they're bad photos. We decided to throw on our shorts and t-shirts. It was like 38 degrees outside.
Yep.
And the 4 of us decided to smoke 20 cigarettes. Back to back to back to back to back. We grabbed like 9 beers, went outside, and just decided that it'd be a good idea to smoke the entire package of cigarettes at 3 a.m.
5 each? That's 5 each.
Like, yeah, but we were going just band for band. We didn't have our own
quick.
cigs, yeah. So it was like it was not going quick, but it was going quick. And a couple times we'd go inside, and be like, man, it's cold out. And then we'd sit down and be like, man, we gotta finish the pack. Like, we'd be like, all right, we're done. We can't smoke any more cigs. This is fucking gross. Like, my hands are starting to smell. It's fucking disgusting. My voice is already starting to be fucked up. We can't do this anymore. We can't do this. We can't do it. We can't. And then we'd sit there for like 2 minutes. We'd be like, how many are left? You'd be like, 8.
That's so easy.
We gotta do it. Like, we gotta do it. We gotta do it, dude. We gotta do it.
Hand, foot, and mouth disease ain't coming.
Dude, funniest thing I think I've ever witnessed in a long time, and I'm going to try to tell this funnily, but it might just be one of those where it falls flat on his face because you had to be there. My one buddy was like, he was like, shh. Like, we're so hammered. He takes 1 cig out of the pack and puts it in his pocket. And he was like, shh. It's like as if he needed to sneak one, as if we weren't like facing this pack all together. So then we like finish. We go inside and we're sitting there. He's like, talking to our one buddy. I'm going to name him Jeffrey, our buddy that got the freeze pack. He goes, Jeff, how many cigs do you think you had today? Like, how many cigs in the pack of 20? How many do you think you had? And he was like, probably all 20, maybe like 18, 19 after what we just did. Like, but probably closer to the whole pack. And he goes, "What if I told you?" keep in mind, I'm watching this interaction.
Yeah,
like I'm not involved
knew,
in the interaction.
You knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming, dude. I knew it was coming. I'm watching the interaction. So I'm sitting on the chair and they're having this conversation. And you just see him like lean back and, "What if I told you?" Say there's 26 in a pack. He goes, "What if I told you? You only had 19. And he pulls out the one lone cig that he put in his pocket. Josh, 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Like, for no reason, though. He was like, "Oh, it's just in case." And he goes, "What if I told you?"
Well, he's probably just saving it. Just be like, "We have one more."
Yeah, literally,
That's
though.
literally all it is.
And, dude, the moment of, like, just pure ecstasy that the room felt in that moment for no reason.
That's why he kept it. He's like, "Just wait till the boys see that I have one."
Which was like an all-time move because even I forgot about it. And I was like, "What is he doing?" Why is he asking how many cigs we smoked? He goes, "What if I told you? You only had 19. So then we all ran outside, smoked the last cig. Dude, my fucking throat was so fucked up, dude. We woke up in the morning. I literally could not even speak. I couldn't even speak. It was so bad. And we're all like, "Wow, we feel like dog shit." Our one buddy's wife comes in and is like, "Why does it smell of cigarettes in here?" We were like, "I don't know, dude."
Yeah, it's probably just our clothes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone reeks. Yeah.
We're like, "I'm actually not sure. Like, I don't know."
It's the incense from the bar.
Yeah, literally. I was like, from 2 nights ago, it was the incense. But it was just like a solid weekend of tomfoolery. That is why I went ghost on Saturday. So that's on me. I didn't have any option of tweeting a platter that day. Like,
if the games were on at 2 a.m., you would have been perfectly fine.
Oh, dude, I would have been dialed.
Yeah.
I would have been dialed up and dialed in.
That's actually on the NCAA, not you.
Yeah.
They should reschedule around your birthday.
I agree. Like, when it's Saturday, I don't know why it has to start at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's go a little later.
Just a little bit later. Just a little bit later. A little bit later.
Like 8 hours later.
Yeah, it's like a little bit. Like, just move them 9 whole hours every game. Have them all start at 2 a.m. I will literally sweep the board every single Saturday. Every single Saturday, I'll sweep the board. I'm not even fucking. I will sweep it.
So dialed before those games start.
I'll sweep it every Saturday. Every single Saturday.
You'll probably miss most of the games, though.
Great weekend, though. Really funny shit. It's a great time. Good to get away. Feel like I don't get away very often now for whatever reason. But it was fun to just, like, quick drive up.
Yeah.
Quick drive up. Get away. So it was fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my stories. I mean, I have like 20 more, but I'm not going to just tell them all. Just edge people. Maybe I'll bring them up throughout the
randomly.
year. Just be like, this one time I was in Austin. And
Yeah,
you guys will at least
store
know.
them for like
Yeah.
for a time you need them.
Yeah, I'll store them for when it's cold out.
I'm gonna bank them.
Yeah, I'll bank some stories. No, but it was fun, dude. Austin is a great city. I know you said you've never been. You definitely need to go.
So bad.
If you've never been, Buford's is like a must go. It's this huge bar, 3 stories. There's like an EDM room upstairs and like a hip hop room over here, and then like there's a big pit that plays like country music. Staff is like really cool for some reason too. I've never been to like a bar where I was like, why is every bartender like cool?
Really?
You know, you get those like weird guys that like think they're cool because they're making drinks.
Yeah. I think that they're the sickest people in the
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like, yeah, that shit drives me fucking crazy.
No, exactly. What are you talking? It's like, brother, make my drink.
All right. Great weekend. Great weekend. Let's run the graphic, talk about some sports, and then we will, in fact, be surfing the slate.
Let's do it.
Welcome back to What in the World, the news segment of the morning after. Talk about having the news last night or this weekend. I'm just going to start off. There's a user in the YouTube chat that brought something up. The Knicks really did me dirty this weekend, dude. I was really upset with the Knicks this weekend.
Dude, maybe just in general, bro.
You just... Now I'm going to turn my sports brain on.
Yeah, turn it on.
You just can't lose those games like that.
No.
I don't mind losing to Boston and the top teams of the NBA, but what you can't do is go defeated against them. We haven't beat a top 3 team in the NBA this year, literally 0-7, and that Celtics loss was the most embarrassing, given We do have some injuries. People are a little banged up. However, I'm not a coward. I'm not a poopy pee-pee brain, and I will not stand behind the injury shield. We just don't look good against these good teams. And I think the frustrating part is it now feels like 2 to 3 pieces away from being a legitimate contender.
Yeah.
Like, I think going into the year, and by the way, keep in mind, I'm still not scared of these teams. Like, I would love to play the Celtics in the playoffs. I would love to see any of these teams in the playoffs. I'm really not scared, genuinely. Drizzy, we'll get some hockey going for you. I'm like, genuinely, I'm not even just saying that to say that. Like, I'm really not scared of any of these teams when the playoffs come around and like everyone's locked in and everyone's healthy. But I will say this. Those are just bad losses.
Yeah.
And going into the year, I thought maybe we were a piece away from being a genuine contender in the East and, giving Boston a run for their money. But then you watch a game like that, and it makes you not have faith in Tibbs. It makes you go, man, we're way farther away than I thought we were from being an actual team in the East. And you just can't let Boston come into your house and do that, dude. You fucking can't. Like, you can't. And that final score is not indicative of how bad they beat the shit out of us. It's not. We ended up losing by 13, I think. Dude, that's not indicative of how bad we got banged. Like, there was no... We weren't in that game for a second. The ball got tipped and we were out of the game. And it's just so frustrating, dude. Like, so frustrating.
The Bulls have more wins against the top 3 teams than you guys.
We had to take you guys to overtime. You guys suck balls.
Yeah, we're awful. We're literally trying to lose.
And you almost beat us.
Yeah.
And I just don't I don't know what the disconnect is. Our bench is not very strong. Like, Deuce McBride is good to come off the bench when OG Anunoby's playing and your starters are playing 45 minutes a game. But when you have to put guys like Precious and Hawk Porty and Deuce McBride and Cam Payne and give them, like, legitimate minutes, like, it's not sustainable. It's not. It's not sustainable.
It's not. I agree. But Tibbs does this every year. You know what you're getting yourself into. Like, it's just what it is. He runs guys into the ground every single year. That's what he always does.
Come back from All-Star break, Josh Hart has fluid in his knee, can't play. Like, I don't know. Obviously, I'm holding the faith. Mm-hmm. I'm a never say die kind of guy. I will not say die with these Knicks. We are obviously going to be in the playoffs.
Well, yeah.
We have been outscored by 141 points in those 7 games. That's really bad.
Wow, that's crazy.
And that's really bad. That's embarrassing. That's really bad. That's embarrassing. But I'll say this. Every time the Knicks lose now, I get mean DMs. Which I love, actually. I think it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
But keep that same energy when the playoffs come around. Keep that same energy when the playoffs come around. Because I do have faith in this team. I do have faith in a playoff run with this team. And I think the only thing that does frustrate me is it felt like at the end of last year, Brunson was that guy.
He was becoming that guy.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
And like that this year was going to be the year that he is that guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's so inconsistent, dude.
Yeah. Well, he has.
It seems like, and I'm not just, I'm not out on Brunson. He's my favorite player in the NBA. But sometimes, bro, when he's starting the game more often than not, 1 for 9, it just kills us, dude. Yeah. It fucking kills us. And when we make the playoffs, he's going to bust again. Like, he'll be back to 33 a game, I guarantee you, because he's going to know he has to take over.
Yeah.
But just in these regular season games, it's so frustrating knowing he has to get 20 shots up when he starts 1 for 9. Like, he has to.
Yeah.
Because there's really nobody else. Like, Mikal Bridges is really great 3-and-D. He's taken over 2 or 3 games this year. He's not a consistent, it's not your night, I'll take over kind of guy.
Which is weird because he kind of was becoming that too with, like, the Nets. Like, you thought that he was, like, a guy that could, like, put up 20-plus a game, and I don't know. What is he averaging right now?
17.
It's not bad.
15. But yeah, dude, it just feels like, and I didn't think we were, but it feels like now we're just missing 1 to 2 pieces. Like, big pieces.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you win without getting a new best player.
I agree. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
Like, I think the big three era is dead. We're just getting a big three gives you wins because you look at KD, Book, and Beal. Like, they're never going to win anything with that big three.
Yeah. No.
And, like, I feel like a lot of teams force a big three. Harden, George, and Embiid. Like, that's just never going to work. That's never going to win you games and win you a championship. But you do need a third piece. And right now it feels like, okay, Brunson has 25, but he's 9 for 23. Cat has 25 and 14. But there's nobody, you know what I mean? Like, there's not that third piece that's just going to kill for you.
Yeah, there really, there isn't. And I just don't know if neither Brunson or Cat can be I don't know if they can be the best player.
I think Brunson can, but he has to get more consistent, which is what great players do.
Yeah, which he has.
They get they are fucking consistent.
Yeah.
Steph Curry, like, if you want to be at that Steph Curry level and get paid like Steph Curry, and be the guy on your team and be the guy that the fan base goes, we can win championships with, you have to be consistent.
It's a tough comparison, but yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like,
yeah, if you want to win.
Brunson was taking those steps to be a top 10 player in the league after that last playoffs. You can't tell me he wasn't. He was averaging 33 a game, willing the Knicks to wins.
100%.
But if you want to sustain that and you want to be the guy and not put the fan base and management in a position where they go, maybe we do need that piece, you have to bring it every single night.
Yeah.
You have to bring it every single night.
Maybe
and I'm not giving up on us, but having a 141 point differential and be 0-7 against the best teams in the NBA, that's just bad.
Maybe it's Giannis.
I mean, dude, I would bust those.
I mean, that would be.
I would fucking bust those.
You'd have to give up. Like, Josh Hart would be gone. Dude, like, every player that's probably not Brunson and Cat that's good would probably be gone.
Yeah, I mean, you might actually lose McHale.
You probably would.
I think it would be
You'd
Hart,
have to.
OG, and picks.
Yeah, maybe. But still, I mean, that'd be pretty sick.
No, I mean, that would be sick,
But
too.
that's what you need, though, I think, because then Giannis is now the best player, obviously, on the team.
And
It's
that
not
team,
even close.
on that team, yeah.
And I feel like that team would be fucking goated.
I do think, too, still need time to figure ourselves out here. Like, Bridges was a late ad. Cat's brand new. Like, they're still trying to figure out how to play with each other. And I do think
That's true.
when you watch the game sometimes, Brunson looks a little discombobulated because it's not just him now. And I think he's trying to learn how to get people involved. I think for the first time he's opening Twitter and seeing guys be like, Brunson when Cat's wide open, and it's him just like dribbling and like trying to get a shot off when someone's wide open. So I think he's dealing with that as well. We're at the All-Star break. I mean, we have the best chemistry in the league, I think. Every time I see a video or an interview other than maybe the Thunder, we have the best locker room, I think, in terms of guys that love each other and know the role and want to play their role and like buy into each other. But just this Thibs experience is tough, dude. I don't know if I'm built for it. Because game by game, you go, wow, I fucking love this shit. Yeah. And then the next game, you go, dude, I literally cannot stand him.
Yeah.
Like, how is this the way we're playing? Like, how is this possible that you thought this was going to work?
Yeah.
But then you see him play again, and you're like, all right, he's fucking goated. So it's just been a nightmare roller coaster with the Thibs experience. But I'm bought in on the Thibs experience. Yeah. Like, let's make the playoffs. Let's have everyone play 42 minutes. Fuck it, we'll be burnt out by the Eastern Conference Final. But if we're in the Eastern Conference Final, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I had a slightly different experience with Thibs because we would win like it seemed like every game in the regular season. We were the 1 seed like every year. It was just we could never beat LeBron. I don't even know if that was Tibbs' fault. We just played the fucking Heat every year.
Yeah,
like,
the Heat were fucking crap.
Yeah, it's like what? How are you gonna beat them? But yeah, dude, I think that. Dude, I don't know. It might just be a player problem. It might just be a player.
Well, dude, I think it's frustrating too because, like, Cat was great. Make no mistake. We're still missing Mitchell Robinson fully healthy. Like, we're missing guys. OG is still banged up. Like, this isn't the full Knicks. When we play that Celtics team, that's not the full Knicks. OG's not there. Mitchell Robinson's not there. Huck Porty's having to play. It's frustrating because the piece was Dante. That was the piece. He was our Clay last year on those Warriors teams where it's like he doesn't have to dribble the ball and he'll have 25 points. And we do, like, Deuce McBride is phenomenal. But there's a reason why Dante DiVincenzo had the second most threes made last year. Yeah. And why when guys were going down in playoff series, we were still winning. And, like, Dante now on the Timberwolves is a complete shell of himself. I think the power of friendship is an actual thing. But it just feels like we're missing that piece of, like, imagine if Dante DiVincenzo could come off the bench. Like, that would be, for me, when Mitchell Robinson's fully healthy, that would be the perfect team. That starting five I fucking love. If we had a Dante DiVincenzo that come off the bench, he's an automatic torch. The only thing about Deuce, and I love Deuce, one, he's not very big and he gets picked on defense a lot. Two, you either get the Deuce McBride game where he hits 3 threes or he's 0 for 6.
Yeah.
And it's like a very tough experience, but I love him. But it's like, damn, that piece was Dante. Like, it really was.
It was. But, I mean.
I don't miss Julius at all, but I miss Dante.
Julius sucks. But, like, you had to give him up.
You had to. Yeah, you're not getting Cat. And by the way, we sold him so high.
100%. He stinks now.
Yeah, getting rid of him was the right move.
That was one of the best.
Cat.
That was one of the best trades. That's probably the best trade
the
you
Knicks
guys
have
ever made. Yeah, 100%.
Ever made, dude.
Yeah.
1,000%. In terms of what we got up and what we got back, 100%, dude. I would do it again every single day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like that loss sucks, dude. Like, it just ruins my day because it's like you start and the score is 16-38. It's like, dude, like if we're gonna play Tibbs basketball, at least play fucking defense. Like, get stops.
Yeah. Yeah. You said you sold them high and you're gonna sell a hard high too. You probably are. But I don't know if you even can.
I don't know if you can get rid of Hart though. I think that's
Brunson,
like actually Brunson's best friend.
Yeah.
Like, he would be fucked up if you did that to him.
That I don't know, but
he's one of those guys that's like, as long as Brunson says he's on the team, you can't get rid of him.
But you also, like, you can't get Giannis without giving up Josh Hart.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see because we, like, with the way we built this team, we don't need draft capital right now. So I'd be interested to see if we did, like, how the Thunder traded away Paul George for, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just gave up
Well,
everything.
the Bucks, I mean, if they gave up Giannis, they'd be in full rebuild. They gave up Middleton, then they give up Giannis.
Yeah, 100%. Like, you're going, I mean, yeah, Dame would be next.
Yeah, 100%. Dame will retire.
Trent is delivering a message.
You can jump on that mic if you want, or do you want to sit here? Do you want to be on cam?
No, it doesn't matter.
All right.
Message.
So Rav and I are going to OKC tonight, but on April 3rd, you and I are going to OKC courtside. LeBron.
You know who we need to take first basket. You know who we need to take first basket. You want to talk about, dude, I was just in Knicks piss. I'm all the way back. I'm literally all the way back. Are you going, what game's tonight? Are you courtside tonight?
Yeah, for Ant.
Wow.
Sick.
Rav's going to literally balls out a game. Watching Ant, dude. All right, are you guys making a 4-piece?
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Just found out we were going.
I mean,
Sick.
we're going to have to nuke LeBron first basket.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Trent and I went to New York and took
Luka?
2 of the worst first baskets you've ever seen in your
How do you
entire
not
life,
take
dude.
Luka?
Because I'll tell you exactly why. Can I tell you why we don't take Luka in that situation? Trent and I were in New York. We went to some Knicks games. It was fucking awesome. Wow, that's fucking W's. I can't believe I'm
sick,
getting to do that. That's fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
We go there to watch the Nuggets. We didn't cap for Jokic winning the tip.
Yeah.
And we took Cat. The minute Jokic won the tip, Trent went, dude, we didn't cap for Jokic winning the tip. Jokic scored the first basket. Then the next night we were like, dude, we're capping for the tip. The Lakers don't have a center. Let's take Cat again. We're capping for tip. We're capping for tip. We're taking Cat again. Lakers win tip. LeBron scores first basket. So we were able to watch Jokic and LeBron play basketball and didn't have them to score the first basket.
Shout out.
So gonna need to do LeBron again. Or SGA.
Yeah, I was going to say SGA would probably be.
But I'm capping for tip now.
Well, who's going to win the tip?
That's what I'm saying.
Chet
Jackson
should win.
Hayes or either Chet or Hartenstein.
Chet has to win that against Hayes.
That's what we thought about Cat and Hayes, dude.
You thought Cat was going to win that?
Against Jackson Hayes? Yes, dude.
I don't know about that, brother. Jackson Hayes kind of has bunnies.
Dude, Rav
But
get
Chet's
up
gonna
and
mug
move.
that
I can't believe Rav gets to watch Ant courtside. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's dope.
sick.
Dude, I saw Ant essentially courtside when he was in college at Georgia. It was like literally a $2 ticket at Mizzou because
Yeah, that team was fucking horrible.
we were awful that year too. So it was
so
like
was
literally
he.
just like free. It was like free to go to. But
Nice.
no, Ant was so sick to watch in person. He just like you could just tell he's better than fucking everyone. It's not even close.
Yeah, on that floor. And
It
that
was
Georgia
so
team
sick.
sucked.
Yeah, they weren't very good.
They were horrible, dude. He didn't
Yeah.
even make the tournament.
I probably told you the story. You know, my buddies took Georgia -4.5, and then Mizzou was down 21 at half, and we were all like, dude, that was so free. Like, we're
too.
busting for Georgia. Mizzou, biggest comeback in school history.
Who do we tap on? Because Trent, when he's at the games, has been automatic for the Thunder. Like, he went to watch the Knicks play, and they beat us by fucking 50. Or do you take, because you know Rav is going to be on the Timberwolves. There's no way he takes Thunder. Or maybe he does, and we squad ride the Thundy. Do we squad ride the Thundy?
Isn't it 12 and a half? The spread, isn't it massive? Yeah, it's massive. Dude, I don't know if it's minus 12.
Dude, but they're like that.
So many fucking points, dude. I'm taking the T-Wolves.
Wow. I'm gonna tell Trent. I'm gonna take Thunder tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, college basketball news. I didn't really watch a lot of the games. I'll be honest. You knew Tech was getting their lick back after dropping a couple. There's an awesome board on today. I don't know why they stacked Monday's slate, but the games on today are like they just took every single one of my wagons and put it on.
Literally.
But yeah, I mean, college basketball was crazy this weekend. Apparently, I mean, Providence is just so fucking. And dude, it's frustrating. Like, it's a little frustrating. Oh my God, Luka's on the Lakers now.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
So when you get to see Bron live, you get to see Luka.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna bust.
That's gonna be so sick.
I'm gonna literally bust.
Courtside Luka, LeBron.
Oh my God, I'm gonna bust.
Courtside LaDoncic.
Courtside LaDoncic.
Crazy.
Courtside LaDoncic.
Wow.
I'm gonna bust. I'm literally gonna bust. But it's just frustrating, Josh, because I love college basketball. But my dad's team sucks. My team sucks.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I love him and I'm in on him, but I'm so out on Kim English. I love him. I'm in on him, but I'm so out on Kim English. But we move. We just suck.
He's kind of a bum.
We just,
Yeah.
you know what it is? We just suck.
Yeah.
We just suck. But yeah, college basketball was crazy this weekend. I looked at some big games. I cannot believe Wisconsin didn't cover against Oregon. That Oregon
They
took them to
lost.
OT. I know. They're minus
crazy.
7.5, so they lost.
Yeah.
Took them to OT. Nuts. I thought A&M against Tennessee was literally going to be a max play, and the fact that they did not cover that is just insane. Iowa State covered by the hook of their chin. Alabama ran Kentucky out of the gym. We knew that was going to happen. We talked about that. We knew that was coming.
Kentucky pressed them early, though. Like,
They
Kentucky
did.
was smacking them early.
But the thing about Alabama, and I think you guys also learned, they never slow down. So if you want to keep pace, you got to keep pace all fucking game, and that last 3 minutes is what make or breaks Alabama.
Yeah.
Like when they came back against you guys, and then you guys immediately took another 9-point lead, like that's how you beat Alabama, because they will come back. They just play so fast, and they can make shots that they will come back.
Yeah.
We knew Florida was going to beat the dog out of LSU. Shout out the boys. Yeah, I mean, Duke didn't have to do all that to Illinois. That felt mad disrespectful.
They beat the shit out of
Like, mad disrespectful.
Cooper Flag beat Illinois by 50. And his brother won a state championship on the same,
same night.
day.
In the same night.
Yeah.
How's that? How do you do that?
I don't know.
I thought
You know,
SMU was going to smoke them. The fact that Clemson beat them by that much was disappointing. OU no longer a walkover game. Is Kansas back? People are asking questions.
OU's a walkover.
And Ole Miss is just rad. I can't do it with them anymore. I can't do it with them. I can't do it with Ole Miss anymore, dude. I want to take them every time they play because they've been short spreads. But for whatever reason, they're just rat.
Junk.
They're just like Jansen junk. Jansen junk.
Dude,
Minnesota didn't row any goddamn boats. Like, I kind of got rinsed on Saturday now that I look at this. Holy shit.
yeah. I went like
Thank God I didn't put out the play. I mean,
gave
that
out like
play was fucked.
I gave out 5 plays or 6 plays actually. I think I went 3 and 3. It wasn't that bad.
Dude, we take that every day of the
We take
week, man. We take that every day of the week.
But my nuke was Miami and might have been the worst wager of all time.
Yeah, that'll happen though. The nukes,
I just saw
the
them-
nukes will land. The nukes won't
Dude.
land. It's just tough.
Also took American minus 3.5, dude. Guess what the final score of that game was? They're minus
No
4.5.
idea.
They played Boston University. The final score of the game was 48-44.
Yeah, I'm done.
They won by 4.
Yeah, I'm not doing
They
that.
covered.
I could never watch
It was
that.
insane.
I could never watch a game like that. Like, I just
Halftime
couldn't
score
do
was 20-14.
it. I just could not do that. I couldn't. I literally, like, I promise you, could not do that. St. John's beat UConn. Let's fucking go. The Johnnies are for real. Patino's back. If you guys tailed yesterday, St. Peter's was free, UCLA was free, UCF was free. Kansas State took all my money. That wasn't cool. And then late night Rutgers was also free. I was kind of dialed yesterday, so I'm feeling dialed today.
Let's go.
Let's run the graphic because we do have a game at 11 a.m. that is hysterical.
Yes.
So let's talk about it. Robert Morris over with Knicks.
Back. And we're back.
Welcome back to Slate Surfers, the
Robert.
part of the show where we surf the slate and give you all the plays and parlays you need on a Monday. Happy Monday. Noah Farrakhan's playing at 11 a.m.
Yep.
And we're taking his more than.
14.5.
I know, dude. If there's one team in this conference that now we are very familiar with because they play against William and Mary, the Tribe, I'm familiar with this conference now. If there's a team that I love fading that's actually fucking rat shit, it's Stony Brook.
Yeah, they're bad.
In this conference this year. I'm not saying historically I know this conference and I know Stony Brook because I don't. But this year, having watched as many William and Mary games as I have watched, Stony Brook is ratitude.
Right.
And Noah Farrakhan's going to play a little better. And I feel like everyone was on that episode where I said the tides might be shifting. And I got news for you. The tides are fully shifting. I'm taking this more than 14.5 points. And I put it with Elliot Cadeau to hit half a three in the UNC game today.
This is legit the biggest switch-up of all time. There's
biggest
never been a bigger switch-up than Mikey with no Farrakhan.
No, it's I put it with Julian Hammond 3. Sorry. The kid on Colorado. I think he bangs 2 tonight against the KU team that is Radimus.
They are
Ratitude Radimus.
They suck.
But yeah, we're taking Noah Farrakhan's more than. I'm not taking the minus 8.5 because I'll be honest, we should still fade Noah Farrakhan, which is taking the plus 8.5 because that's a lot of points. 9.5 now.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't stand on the fade Noah Farrakhan business when I was the one that changed the tides.
Yeah.
Now we're on him. I got to be on him. I almost like his PRA a little bit more at 19.5, but I'm just going to take the points because I want to be able to bitch when he doesn't get it because I know he's not getting it now that I'm going to take it on PrizePicks. This is the first time he's been up all year.
Really?
On PrizePicks, yeah. It's the first time.
That's sketch.
Because when I said I wanted to fade Noah Farrakhan, there's been a couple times where I almost clicked the less end button, and I would search him, and he was never up. So this is his first time being up. They got him up for 14.5. They have him up for a reason because it's a standalone 11 a.m. game. Also because he's been green the last 3 games, so they're definitely like, ooh, who wants Noah Farrakhan green gobs? But I got news for you. We're taking it. We're taking it.
Got news for you, I do.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it, and I put it with Julian Hammond 3s on Colorado. That is the 2-piece early AMs. The early AMs 2-piece. So if we get Noah Farrakhan 15 points, we can move to Julian Hammond 3s. If not, we come on here and we bitch about Noah and we fade him the rest of the year. And we stand on business.
Sure. They start in 10 minutes, damn. So soon.
You're giving me an undefeated at-home William & Mary with 2 points in my pocket? Yeah, sure, man.
Yeah.
Sure, man. UNC Wilmington, I don't care how good you've looked this year. You don't deserve to be a 2-point favorite coming in our house.
Our house.
That's the Tribe's house.
I have a POD in this game.
That student base better be fucking up and moving for this game because that is so disrespectful. I don't know how those William and Mary kids get down. They better be getting down, but that place better be yacked. Because I got news for you. I'm putting those points in my pocket, and I'm taking the ML as well. You don't come into our house. I'm not a William and Mary guy. That's my school this year.
Yeah, I know.
I'm disowning Providence. I'm giving Providence to Intern Mason. For all Providence content, you go to Intern Mason. This year is his fault.
No,
It was my fault last year. Every time Providence lost on social media, it will now be Intern Mason's fault.
Sure.
So Intern Mason, you're now the Providence guy on social media because I'm William and Mary. I'm part of the Tribe. I feel like I started the Tribe. I feel like I started the Tribe.
The Tribe started themselves. You can't.
No, but I was on them first game of the year.
You can't discredit the boys.
Dude, I'm discrediting the boys. I'm taking credit for Tribe. I am the Tribe.
Right.
I am, what do they call it? A chief of tribes?
The
Isn't that-
captain? No.
No.
I'm joking.
Of like a tribe?
I'm joking. No.
Isn't it chiefs?
I was.
They have like a chief of a tribe, isn't it? Like when
Yeah,
you have a
like a
tribe, the
chief,
leader's
yeah,
called
there-
the chief.
there is a
I am the
chief, yeah.
chief of the tribe.
Let's go.
I'm Chief Mikey of the tribe. K. Demester
Come
with
on,
the tier 1
Larissa.
sub. Keep killing it, Mikey. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for tuning in. I am Chief Mikey.
Okay.
My tribe.
Gotcha.
Chief Mikey.
Is that what their? What are they like? What's their like mascot?
I don't know.
Hmm.
What's their Their name is the Tribe. The William
No,
and Mary
I
Tribe.
know. Just like wondering what their mascot is.
Maybe we look it up.
Also, I have my POD in this game.
What is it?
The over.
Wow, I love that too.
I love the over
I
in
love
this
that too.
game. I mean, these are the two best teams in the conference, I think.
I love
And
that too.
they light it up. Light it up.
I love that too.
Let's see, William and Mary mascot. Griffin. Oh, my goodness. What is this thing? It's like an eagle. Is it an eagle?
I can't see it.
It's like not a... I don't know what that is. Here. That thing. Chat, what is that thing? You
Let me
see it?
I can't see it yet.
What is that thing?
How can I still not see it?
How
What's
can you-
going on?
How do you not see it, brother?
It's not showing up, dude.
It didn't pop up?
No, how much of a delay am I?
I don't know.
Oh, I see
Griffin?
it. That's a griffin. Yes. It's a
What
griffin.
is
I
that
see it
guy?
now. It's half bird, half lion. It's a griffin. That's sick.
I mean, yeah, I just didn't know what
That's
that was.
fucking sick.
Yeah.
We got the griffins?
Did not know that.
Come on, dude. That's sick.
So the tribe. That's interesting.
I
Maybe it
wonder if-
was something else.
I
They
was about to
changed
say,
it. It's
what
100%
if they might have had a bad mascot back in the Dizzy
old mascot.
and had to change it up a little bit?
There's no way this is. That's so bad, dude.
Is it bad?
No, just like a picture of like Peter Griffin dressed up as like a. That's like what the AI thing comes up with. It's literally just a picture of Peter Griffin with feathers on his head.
Okay, yeah.
Don't think that was it.
Nope, definitely not that.
Definitely not.
that. That would be funny if it was, though. No, yeah, I mean, the Tribe are good, and I'm taking the Tribe.
I don't see any. Oh yeah, no, it was something else.
Was it bad?
Just like a chief,
Oh, okay. I mean, whatever.
Blackhawks esque.
Yeah, that's sick. But I guess we'll take the Griffin. We'll take the Griffin.
We'll take the Griffin. Fine.
We'll take the Griffin.
If they're gonna make us, we'll take.
I'm taking William Mary plus 2.5 in the money line. You can fucking call your mom, tell her. I was never not doing that. If you thought I
Sure.
was, if you woke up this morning and you looked at the slate and you thought, man, maybe I take UNC Wilmington today because Mikey's not going to be on the Tribe, I was always going to be on the fucking Tribe.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Like I don't have a choice here, you know?
You're gonna take them every game.
Like every game.
Yeah.
Every game, dude. Every game. Especially at home. Especially at home. So I'm all over the Tribe today. Plus 2.5 in ML.
Let's go.
Speaking of 2.5s, Josh, in this house we fade UNC. Give me Florida State plus 2.5 at home. This Florida State team just went into Louisville and covered, who I
Yeah.
think is the best team, bar none, in this conference. Maybe other than Duke. Maybe other than Duke. Maybe.
Duke's better.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
100%.
Give me Florida State plus 2.5. UNC should not be a favorite on the road ever. And they have been disrespectful to Florida State all year. And we've taken them in a lot of spots.
Mhm.
And they've covered in a lot of spots.
They have.
I love them coming off a loss. I love them coming off a non-cover. I love them being at home. And I love it being UNC because you know these kids are showing up to this game.
I like that as well.
You know they're showing up.
100%.
Just give me Florida State plus 2.5.
100%.
I don't really love that over, but I could be convinced.
Yeah. Dude, literally
Yep.
worst game of all time
Yeah,
is
go
on
ahead.
today. Do you see that?
Mississippi Valley State.
Literal worst game of all time.
How's Prairie View minus 17?
That's what I don't understand. Is how is a 4-23 team minus 17.5 to anybody?
Like, is that really how bad Mississippi Valley State is?
They have to be.
Like, they have to be that bad.
Do they have any players? Did they cancel the program? Did they sending out the athletic director or what?
The AD.
Because that makes no sense. I feel you have to take Prairie View.
Is it almost your birthday?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your fucking birthday?
Tomorrow's my birthday.
What?
Yeah.
Were you just going to let that squeak?
No,
Are you a birthday guy?
I don't really care. Not like I don't like hate it. I don't love it though.
What are you going to do for your birthday?
Going to Benihana. I love Benihana.
What?
Yeah. And it's like outside my apartment.
You and the lady are just going to rip?
Yeah, we're gonna rip.
Fuck, that's sick.
Also, Mizzou plays
Are
on
you
my
gonna- are you
birthday.
gonna
So
tell him?
am I gonna what?
Are you going to tell them that it's your birthday?
Tell who?
And get the hat and then they move your arms?
Oh, in Benihana. Yeah.
Are you going to?
No.
Dude,
I mean,
you got it.
it's just weird when it's like just two people. You know what I mean? Like if I had the entire table,
Why don't we get
Mhm.
the company up and moving?
we can get the company up and moving if you guys want to join.
Dude, I
We
would
can get
love to
everyone together.
join some Benihana dinner.
Let's do it.
You know, that was my birthday for like 3 years straight when I was in middle school. I love hibachi.
It's been my birthday pretty much every year in my life.
You're good. We're getting the company up and moving.
I love Benihana.
I would love to celebrate you on your birthday, Josh.
Let's go.
Let's get the company up and moving to Benihana's. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Who's Trade Show Jay? How did they know that?
I have no idea.
That was unbelievable.
Oh, that's Metzen. That's my buddy.
Oh, okay.
That's Bitch.
Oh, that's the bitch.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Trade Show Jay.
Can you do it one more time?
AKA Benihana, AKA Chili. Mark.
Can I get one?
Jimmy. That's literally you.
God, I love that so good.
Chili's is good.
I love that so much. Yeah, do you want to take plus 17.5 or what?
I want to take minus 17.
Oh,
I
okay.
think. I feel like you have to. Like, how do
okay.
you not? What sense does that make? How do you not take the 17.5?
Yeah.
Minus 17.5.
I agree. I mean, dude, this game is fucking gross.
I just love games.
So we
like
could do
this.
whatever you want, dude.
I just love games.
We could do
like this.
we could do whatever you want, dude. We could do whatever you want. Yeah, BH, I'll update at the dinner on Snap.
See.
Yeah, we're getting the company up and moving. for
Literal
sure.
scenes
We're getting the
at
company
Benihana.
You have a chance to fade Bellarmine with Stetson at a really, really, really short line. How do
Yeah,
you feel about that one?
that scares the fuck out of me.
I know.
Like, I kind of want to take Bellarmine, honestly.
No.
I would if I were to bet on this game. I'm probably not going to take it.
You're going to flip coat?
I would flip it.
You're turning coat?
That just makes no sense. Like, literally no sense.
You're turning coat.
I wouldn't hate taking the over in this game, too.
Oh, I thought you don't like Bellarmine because they can't score.
They couldn't score. Then they kind of figured it out. So I'm kind of back in on them scoring. They scored 94 and 80 the last 2 games.
Wow.
So, like, they're an 87 4 games ago. Their offense is kind of figuring it out.
Yeah,
a
okay.
little bit.
So maybe are we in on Bellarmine now?
Might be in on them.
So,
I was out on them, like,
dude,
a
we're
week
flipping
ago.
coat.
I know,
both
yeah.
of
Like,
us.
literally last week I was out on them. I might be back in on
We're
them.
turning coat on all the teams that we
Yeah.
said were junk.
It just has to be them in that game. I just don't see how that spread makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. I agree. Can I tell you that I want to take Monmouth against Northeastern plus 1.5? I'm in on this Monmouth team right now, dude. I feel like they're turning up. I feel like I can trust Bashir to pretty much score on anybody, and I like that they're at home here. And not that they're asking questions in this conference, but they had a pretty difficult non-con, and in conference, like you said, they've been pretty fucking nails as of late. I think they beat Northeastern at home, dude.
I agree.
I think they beat Northeastern at home.
I agree with you. I don't know why no one respects this team.
I don't know why either. Well, I think
Nobody
when you look
respects
at
them.
their
I mean, their overall record's trash,
yeah,
but
it's
I mean,
Radimus.
8-7 in conference ain't bad.
No, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. A team that I do kind of want to go back to that I think is underrated, but it's also one of those teams where it seems as though every time I take them, they just lose by 1 million. They didn't cover the over last time we bet on them, but they did end up winning that game. And I like both teams that were involved in that game today. I like North Florida plus 7.5, and then in the other game, I like Jacksonville money line.
Okay.
I think both those Florida teams get it done today. I think that's going to be a really tough game against Florida Gulf Coast. But in my head, for whatever reason, I would be more comfortable taking a Florida Gulf Coast if it was minus 9.5.
You think it's a little too short?
Yeah.
North
It's
Florida
7.5.
hasn't been great. have
No,
they?
they've been junked.
They beat Jacksonville, beat Stetson, but nothing impressive. They played Florida Gulf Coast already at home and lost by 14.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It could be Florida Gulf Coast minus
It has
7.5
to-
at home.
I would take
Florida Gulf
your
Coast?
side too. No,
North Florida?
Yeah, I would take.
I like North Florida plus 7.5. And I
Not
like
sure about
Jacksonville money line.
Jacksonville. Not positive. But let me look.
You don't like that one?
I don't know. I just don't really trust Jacksonville.
I don't either, but I like their scores in this matchup when I looked at the two
And
teams.
and fucking what's it called? Eastern Kentucky was the team that just lost to Bellarmine, which is like,
All-time revenge spot.
yeah, like you losing to Bellarmine, you have to bounce back.
Could be an all-time revenge spot.
Yeah.
Or
Or Bellarmine could have broke him. Who knows? They're 11-5 and fucking lost to Bellarmine. So
that is junk.
yeah, like they.
But Bellarmine's figured it out. We're not out
they
on
have.
Bellarmine.
Yeah, you're
We're
right.
not out
You're
on
right. You know what? You're right.
We're not out on Bellarmine. They figured it out.
'Kay.
I do want to get to the most important games on the slate. Taking Nebraska money line. Fuck Michigan, dude.
Okay.
Everyone thought I was crazy for taking Michigan State plus 3.5, and they beat them by almost 10.
Yeah.
I don't think this Michigan team is good. I've said it multiple times. I think they're overrated. I do not think that they're good. I do not think they have the legs to go on a deep run in March, and I think they're going to get exposed again. And they got exposed against Michigan State. So I'm definitely taking Nebraska. This is the system. This is the system that I like. A plus 1.5 at home, and everyone nukes Michigan, and I'm holding Nebraska plus 1.5 doing this. So give me Nebraska here. I also don't hate this matchup. If there was something that I would play in this game on the prop side, other than Bryce Williams, because I feel like you got to go to him in a big game. Like, he is everything for them. Maybe Golden, PRA, or PNR, because the one thing that Nebraska did struggle against in Maryland is the big man. But Maryland has two of the best big men in the country, and they go band for band, and that's really hard to stop. Golden, as we know from betting on FAU last year and watching Michigan this year, is a fucking bot, but he's just big. So I could see him getting his rebounds and points against Nebraska, who doesn't have a lot of size. But I think Nebraska outplays them in every other position. So give me Nebraska plus 1.5 at home. This place is going to be bumping, dude. Nebraska,
I agree with you.
one thing about Nebraska that I learned, they got nothing but the Huskers.
That's it. Yeah.
So every single game they play in every sport, they pack the house.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a bumping crowd. This is going to be a juiced up crowd. I'd rather take the home team plus 1.5 than trust Michigan on the road.
I agree. Could not agree more. I
Feed
think
me.
Michigan is fraudulent as well.
What are you going to do in
dude,
this game?
dude.
Tech Houston.
I mean,
What do you do in that game? Because I have a take, but I just want to hear you first.
my take is that Tech's not that, and that Houston's probably going to blow the doors off them. That's my take. That's my take.
I just broke whatever that was by accident. I thought it was a bendy. Sorry.
What is it?
I don't know. It's broken now, though.
Whatever. I think Houston beats the shit out of them. Because I think Tech just got their big win.
I think we got to take Tech. I think we got to take Tech, dude. I think this is one of those, if Houston was going to beat the shit out of them, the spread would be indicative of that. And much like the Huskers over there in Lubbock, Texas to the west, this is all they got.
That is true.
And this place is going to be jammed. I'm really high on Tech this year. Like, I think if there was a team out of the Big 12 other than Houston that I think could actually make some noise in the tournament and surprise a lot of people, I do think it's Tech. I think they only lost, by the way, to TCU because it was jersey retirement. I think they were a little juiced up, but then they came back home and did what they did to a West Virginia team who, by all accounts, is not very good. And they already beat Houston in Houston. And now you're at home. And given you've already beat Houston, so you think you'd be the favorite, but Vegas loves this Houston team.
Yeah.
And I don't think Vegas will give you Houston at plus chicken this year one time. So I really want to take Tech plus 1.5. This just feels like one of those games where it's going to get weird.
It's definitely going to be a gross game. It's going under. I can tell you that.
And I do think, just to be honest with you, I think it's a letdown spot for Houston because they just beat, by all accounts, who everyone thinks is the best team in the Big 12 in Iowa State. Or at least preseason they did.
Yeah.
And they're coming off 5 straight. And they already beat Arizona, and they already just beat Iowa State. And I think beating that team in Lubbock is very, 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 very hard.
It's definitely very hard, but they need their leg back.
I don't disagree with the lick back.
They need their leg back.
I do think this game goes over. I know we get low totals in Houston because of the way
I like
they
the
play.
under, dude.
But I do think it goes over.
I think that goes over. Dude, these two teams' defenses are, like, actually cracked out. Cracked out.
Excuse me. If Tech had lost in Houston, this would be an autoplay. Tech. The only thing that concerns me is it's very hard to get to, especially against Houston. So if you're betting Houston, keep in mind that game went over. It was 82-83. So for whatever reason, I think Houston maybe let Tech speed them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think coming off that Iowa State game, now you're on the road in Lubbock, that's a really tough
It's
win.
a tough game. It's a tough game,
It's
but
a really tough win.
I also think that Tech just got, like, that loss 2 games ago to TCU is already wiped from their mind. They got a 20-plus point win against West Virginia, right?
Yeah, and I think that was a tune-up game to now play Houston. Like, Houston's coming.
Yeah,
you know
100%.
they're coming when you go into that West Virginia game. And I like that they beat the shit out of West Virginia. I'm going to find it very hard to not end on Tech today. But I'm going to think about it.
Okay.
I'm going to think about it.
Okay. Dude, there's another game on at – we skipped over it
Yeah, go ahead.
a
SF
while
Austin?
ago.
Oh.
6:30. Another one of the worst games
Okay.
of all time. East Texas A&M and New Orleans.
You want to bet on that?
They have become a combined 3-31 record in conference.
Wow, they do.
Combined.
They do.
3-31.
I had an awesome Uber driver this weekend that took me back to Dallas. That was from Louisiana. She was the coolest person I've ever talked to. She was like 43, I think she's 41, she said.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, I only do this when I'm bored because I just love people. Dude, we talked for the entire 45. And, like, normally when talking to Ubers, it's, like, my least favorite thing because I like to just sit and, like, be in my thoughts. She was so fucking cool, dude.
Nice.
She has, like, a 51-year-old long-distance boyfriend. But she's like, we're adults. So we just do what we do. I won't talk to him for 3 days. He won't talk to me, but then we'll talk. I was like, wow, that's crazy. But she was really fucking cool. She's from New Orleans.
Nice. But I always want to point something out. I'm not going to bet on this game. I want to point something out, though. Tickets to this game are $7. At the cheapest, obviously. Cheapest ticket, $7.
Okay.
Cheapest ticket to the Nebraska-Michigan game is $5. What? You're telling me.
Well, they probably have Upper Bowl.
I mean. Is
I'm
anyone
hearing-
going?
yeah, it's
Is
fucking
there going to be
absurd.
more than 4 people at this game?
So we saying take the over because it's going to be packed out?
Yes.
Wow.
It has to be packed out. Tickets
Has
are
to
that
be packed
expensive.
Can we call the University of New Orleans?
$7 for those tickets have to be. It has to be packed. It has to be like, dude. There's only like. There's legit like you could buy 2 tickets. There's 8 and 4, so there's 12 total tickets available right now to this game. How is that possible?
Can I?
Can you get them on the line right now?
I'm going to try to find their number.
Look up New Orleans University.
I looked up ticket office.
About.
Contact us. You want to type this in your phone?
You want me to talk to him?
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I don't want to talk to him.
Alright. All right, we're calling the University of New Orleans ticket office. Hold on, guys. If they don't pick up, they're jammed.
The person you are trying to reach
Jammed.
is currently unavailable.
Jam.
Please leave a message after.
How are you not picking up the phone on a Monday at 11
Jam.
a.m.?
Karma is correct. I do hate calling people.
Why do you hate calling people?
I hate talking to people. Not like people that I know, like random people. I hate talking to people on the phone.
Why?
I have no idea. Just hate fucking talking to people.
I can't believe they didn't pick up, but that tells me they're busy. They're scrambling.
We're taking.
We need more tickets.
Dude, this might be New Orleans like max play. They're underdogs to a team that has fucking 3 wins.
You're not wrong.
Like, how do we?
Not wrong.
Dude, there's 12
Dude, that
tickets
place
online.
could be fucking
That's
packed
what I'm
out,
saying.
dude.
Like, it's gonna be like a reverse, like, it's like what the Oakland A's did, like when they start selling the team. You know what I'm talking about? Like they're just like
Yes.
they filled the stadium because they were so bad.
Yes, dude. Yes.
That's what they're doing.
Yes.
All right, New Orleans money line.
Let's see. Wait, there might be like a
giveaway or something.
giveaway. Yeah. Can you check the Twitters?
Yeah, let me find some shit.
Check the New Orleans Twitters. We might have some shit.
Let me find some shit.
Let me see if you can find some shit. Hold on, chat. This could become play of century.
It definitely could. Okay. They tweeted 3 minutes ago.
Is there any like $3?
One last chance to catch your privateers at home. This is their last
So
home
it's the
game.
last home game.
So it's got to be senior day, no?
Oh my god.
Is that not how it
It's
works?
so senior night. It's so senior night. It's so senior night.
Yeah.
We got to take the over.
Have to.
And New Orleans, dude. We got to do both.
Also, it's on ESPN Plus. It's perfect.
Dude, that's fucking perf. Why'd I just say perf?
That might be POD.
I like it. And no, Farrakhan 0-for-0. 5 minutes in. Shut up.
What's
Hasn't
the
even
score?
fucking shot a ball.
What's scoring there?
13-3. They're up 10.
Wow.
New Orleans in the over, just for the narrative of it sold out for the first time all year.
Yep. If you want to go, there's 12 tickets available. That's it.
I'm gonna look up the University of New Orleans basketball stadium.
Stadium?
Should we just combine POD New Orleans?
I'm down. I'm so down.
Wow, look at that place. It's going to be jammed.
The UNO Lakefront Arena?
That's a lot of
It's
seats.
actually kind of a sick stadium.
Yeah, that's a lot of seats.
Why is it so nice?
I don't know. That's sick, though.
Oh, yeah. Should we just combine
Oh,
Max?
dude, they're going to be yammed. Yeah, we got to take the boys on senior night, dude. We got to take the boys.
Do we combine New Orleans?
I
Little
mean, they're
UNO?
either going to get fucking smoked or we're
dude,
goated.
If they get smoked by fucking... Who are they playing?
East Texas A&M.
East Texas A&M?
I think they're one of the newer Division I schools.
East Texas A&M?
Yeah, I think like 2 years ago.
I mean, dude. If they get smoked by this team, like, hang them up.
Do we have any University of New Orleans alumni in here?
Yeah.
It seems like their best player hasn't played since January 27th. So that's rat. But maybe he's back tonight.
How good can you be?
James White is averaging 19. The next guy after that, 10 points. So there is a fall off.
Yeah, but it's fun.
No, I like it.
It's senior night. It
No
might not even be
Farrakhan
senior
was a
night.
donation. I'm sorry.
Just the last game.
No Farrakhan was a donation. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Random question. Favorite rom-com movie? Currently sick. Josh, you can answer too. Oh, I'm a big rom-com guy. I grew up watching rom-coms with my mom. Probably my favorite.
Is it? Couples Retreat. Is that even? Yeah,
That's more of a com, but that's a rom-com.
They got some rom.
They got some rom in there. There's some rom in there.
That's one of my favorite movies ever. That movie's so funny. More of a com though.
I am a big fan of. It depends what kind of rom-com you want. You know. You know, it's a phenomenal movie. It's called Sing Street. It's about like this kid in Ireland. Makes a band with his buddies. He's in love with this girl across the street from the school. It's actually a phenomenal movie called Sing Street.
Never heard of that.
I do like, Wedding Crashers is a classic. That's a good rom-com.
Classic.
The one with Ryan Reynolds where he has to marry Sandra Bullock because she's Canadian.
Never seen that one.
That one's really good. I really like. This one is fucking will fuck you up. But if you don't mind a little musical, La La Land is phenomenal.
I can't listen to musicals, dude.
It's actually like not as bad as you'd think, though. It's not as bad as you'd think.
I can't do it.
Not as bad as you think.
Can't. I tried watching Les Mis one time.
Well, that's totally different. This is like a musical, but not like that. I agree with you. It's so different.
Can't be doing that.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I like that one too. That's a good one. She's Out of My League is a good one. You could go. What's the one where she gets pregnant with Seth Rogen? It's really funny.
Oh, Knocked Up.
Knocked Up is funny. I took one visit to the University of New Orleans for baseball. Captain looked me in the eyes and said, "Don't come here for good sports." Told me the atmosphere is always great, but the team's flat out booty cheeks.
Well, you know what?
Okay, that's a bad captain.
All we need is a good atmosphere tonight. It's literally all we need.
Yeah, that's literally all we need.
That is. That's it.
I'm trying to think what else I like. I have not seen 500 Days of Summer, but maybe Love Actually is a great one. Love Actually is a phenomenal one. I like sadder shit. I don't know. You want to know what's a great movie? Jurassic Park.
The OG.
Yeah, I'm on a dino
You
kick.
rewatch that?
No, but I need to.
Yeah,
I'm on
you
a
gotta watch
dino
it.
kick.
You are.
You want to know what's a
Okay.
fucking great movie? It's one where Adam Sandler plays the guy where he loses his wife and his best friend helps him. He's got like mental. Dude, it's so. I think it's like Something My Friend.
Click. Someone's like Click.
No. Click is really good though.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
If you've never
I've
seen
seen
this,
I've seen every Adam Sandler movie. I feel like.
it's not a comedy though.
Oh, okay then.
If you haven't seen this, I would suggest
Anger
Homework.
Management.
No. I'll find it. Just give me a sec.
Jack and Jill. That movie's so bad. Chad, you guys ever seen Hubie Halloween? One of the worst movies of all time. Literally all time.
Dude, Chad, what is this movie? I can't
50
find
First
it.
Dates?
No. It's with Adam Sandler.
Rain Over Me?
Yes.
Cohen's
Yes.
Cake. Shout out Cohen's Cake.
Reign Over Me. If you guys haven't seen that movie and you're down to be a little bit upset but also inspired by friendship, Reign Over Me is one of the best movies I've ever seen. Yeah, it's Don Cheadle and Adam Sandler. It is
Don Cheadle.
fucking phenomenal, dude.
Don Cheadle's good.
It is so good.
Have you seen his murder mystery movies, the two of them?
Who?
Adam Sandler's?
Yeah, they're junk.
Dude, I love those movies.
Why?
I don't know why. I just love movies like that. It's
They're, like,
dumb, stupid, like no
bad.
premise. I know. I just like movies like that.
All right.
Have you watched the murder? I just like murder mystery shit too.
Same. There's a good movie coming out soon that's murder mystery that looks so good.
Have you watched the what's it called? The Netflix like series that just came out like maybe like 6 months ago. What is it called? It's like a murder mystery.
You know what I started last night? Have you seen the new O.J. Simpson documentary they put out?
No, I haven't watched it, but
Dude.
I've seen it on there. Yeah.
Dude, he did it.
Oh, yeah, no
But
shit.
no, but Josh, this documentary is like, yeah, no, they missed, dude. I'm not gonna ruin the whole thing. I mean, it's not ruining because it's historical, but they interview the cops for the first time. Like, it's the first time that the three detectives, like the lead detectives, are like interviewed in depth. There was a bloody fingerprint. A bloody fingerprint that they did not look at or submit into evidence. They didn't submit, like, all the clothes that had blood on them that were in the washing machine weren't submitted for evidence. Like, he had bloody clothes in his washing machine at his house, and they weren't submitted for evidence. Like, they didn't submit, like, it was, I think, 19 articles of things that, like, when you watch it, you're like, dude, I mean, he fucking so did this.
Yeah. Is this like the first time that you've like watched like a documentary about OJ?
No. But this one's
Do you
just,
watch the other ones?
This one's just crazy because it's from the cop's point of view, and you're seeing,
yeah.
like, dude, I didn't know there was stuff left out of evidence. Like, they show you pictures of it, and he's like the one cop's like, yeah, like, I gave him my notebook that had all this shit on it, and he didn't even open it.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, the cops blew it too.
Yeah. Everything was bad.
Everything was bad.
I mean, they just literally let him off. He
Literally.
100% did it.
Literally let him off.
Or I mean, like if he didn't do it, he was there when it happened.
I mean, he 100% did.
The
Dude,
conspiracy.
there was a lady that saw him fleeing the scene in his car, and
yeah.
they didn't call her as a witness.
The conspiracy is that his son did it, and like he, like was also there and like helped him get away with it.
Mm.
That'd be like the only other option. If it wasn't him, that's what would have happened.
It was so him, dude. So.
But he did it, yeah.
So
I mean,
did.
he had a massive part in it happening, at least.
Dude, there's a literal lady that down the street from the house saw him speeding away, and they almost crashed, and he like yelled at her and then fucking turned his car and whipped away.
Yeah.
Like at the exact time that they said the murder, like, and they didn't call her as a witness. And she was like, yeah, it was OJ. He yelled at me. I know his voice. I know what he looks like. It was fucking OJ Simpson.
Yeah.
And he looked really pissed and was like wearing weird clothes. Come on, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
I mean, yeah, it was like it's like one of like the only like cases in history that I've seen like 95+% of people like just be like, oh yeah, he did it.
No, he
They,
definitely.
like he got off with it. You know
Like,
what I mean?
the
Like,
lawyers blew
everyone,
it,
yeah.
and the cops were horrible. Like everyone fumbled.
Yeah,
Everyone fumbled.
yeah. That's on them though. I mean, fuck.
It is. It is. Free. Shout out your dad. Let's go.
Let's go.
Josh, I kind of want to take SF Austin on the road, and then we'll talk about this Kansas-Colorado game. That was the last mid-major that I might have sniffed. My wife is obsessed, so I've watched everything OJ like 10 times. And the fumble by the prosecution is worse than the butt fumble. Okay. And somehow the Jets caught a stray in it.
I mean, dude, the fumble by the prosecution has lasted what has been 30 years, 20 years?
That's a bad fumble.
How long ago was that?
It was in the 70s. I think we're getting close to 40
Was
years.
it 70s?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Or maybe a little after the 70s.
Yeah.
Maybe like 80s.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, because he played with him in the 70s. Yeah, that fumble has standed the test of time more than the butt fumble.
They both equally get talked about a lot.
They do, but the butt fumble wasn't number one. Isn't still number one on not top 10, which is good.
Top 3 worst fumbles of all time. OJ's prosecution, the butt fumble, Zay Flowers at the 1.
Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder, yes. Fumbling bag, yes. Those are your 4. Those are your 4 like biggest fumbles of all time.
Dennis Schroeder has to be the worst one.
Potentially number 5, the Seahawks throwing the ball. Also a fumble.
An interception, but fumble.
Interception but fumble. Yes. Interception but fumble. Ben Simmons maybe cracks that top 5.
Nah, Ben Simmons ain't a fumble. Dennis Schroeder,
No, Dennis Schroeder's an idiot.
he had an $80 million contract sitting on the table, and then I think he makes fucking literal chips now. He gets paid in
Chips.
Pringles.
Like
Literally paid in Pringles.
he gets sour cream and onion Pringles.
Yeah.
Is his fucking thing. Holy shit, Josh. Remember when I told you what the score was with 15 minutes in the game? 13-3. It's 8-22. Like, they're just not scoring. Oh, right as I open it, no Farrakhan 3. We're back.
Bang.
No
Come on.
Farrakhan 3. We're back.
Bang.
No Farrakhan 3. We're back. In case you guys are wondering, we're back. No Farrakhan 3. We're back. All right, here we go. Let's serve some prize picks. Before that, Josh, I'm taking Kansas -6.5. Colorado's really that bad. Even though we know things about that locker room, we know that team is donezo, but we're taking Kansas -6.5 against Colorado. They got to do something here, brother.
Okay.
All right. On his hat. Who needs an update on his hat?
What?
I guess someone needs their promo. When do we give out the hat?
Oh, yeah. I
promo?
mean, that's on prize picks. Like, we send them the.
Yeah, we send them
emails,
your
yeah,
information.
and
If
they
they
do it.
haven't gotten it to you, you got to give them time. So, sorry if you guys haven't gotten your promo yet. We're trying to make it quick and speedy. But it might take a couple days because they have to do it. We don't give it out. All right. Prize picks, Josh. I really want to take Michael Porter Jr. more than 2.5 threes. I also really want to take LaMelo Ball points. But I'm gonna look over here. I kind of like Jameer Watkins to drop 20 on UNC. I don't rate RJ Davis defense very highly. Yeah, like Golden's up for 16.5 points, dude. Like I'm sure his rebounds is also gonna be Ma. Bryce Williams PRA is an automatic send. Maybe Dwana Harris PRA.
ZDZ, what's your. You said that we ghosted him. What's your name on Twitter? We'll answer. Ain't nobody ghosting you, bro.
He's a bitch, man.
Dude, we got TGL on tonight.
Fuck. All right. I'm going to go Bryce Williams PRA because I think Nebraska wins and Nebraska's going to be my POD.
Okay.
Radiant, if you want to have someone that lives in a prize pick state, download the app. You can just be like, yo, I really like this tonight, and have them do it. We can also do that.
I'm gonna give you.
Oh. Mine's Bryce Williams PRA.
Let me just peep this real quick. I need to look.
Splash Dre just said meat on table hero assist.
Hmm.
Take that Minecraft voter.
Okay, so Finau came. Colin. Okay, singles holes 1, more than a half for Colin Morikawa. He's matching up against Matt Fitzpatrick. We're going to take Colin to win one of the 2 holes that he plays against him.
Where's the golf?
TGO.
Okay.
Beautiful.
All right. Bryce Williams, PRA, Colin Morikawa, more than half a hole 1.
Yep.
All right. I like it. I'm in. However, I want to warn you. Intern Mason just called it sharp.
Wow.
So, I'm going to send these over to Intern Macion. And we'll get it cracking from there.
Snacks, yes, these golf plays do be hit. I think I've only I've probably given 8 of them, 9 of them. I think I've lost 2 of them. I think that sounds about right, like 6-2 or 7-2 on them.
Someone said how many likes for Mikey Picks on TikTok, like old times. Unfortunately, I did dance recently because I thought, I'm about to hit a birthday. I'm going to get 2 more off before I'm done. And now I'm officially done. So, never again. You get plays on TikTok, but not the way we used to get them.
It's so sad.
Just keep that in mind.
It's so sad. Chad, I'm pushing for it, too. Anytime he brings it up, I tell him he should do it.
I don't know why Josh
I'm never
likes
discouraging him from doing it.
I don't know why Josh likes it so much.
Just OG.
I mean, it is OG, but it's like embarrassingly OG. All right, I just sent Mason the prize picks. Josh, your POD is what? Also in the
It
NBA,
has
I
to
like
be-
LaMelo Ball and Michael Porter Jr.
What's
Go
your POD again? Nebraska?
Nebraska plus 1.5.
I mean, my POD has to be New Orleans. Like, it
The
has
over?
to be.
I love that.
No. Money line.
Oh.
We're going with that.
Oh,
money line.
okay.
Yeah. New Orleans money line.
Plan B, Kansas minus 6.5.
Dude, I think Colorado wins this game. Colorado plus 6.5?
I'm going to tweet out Kansas minus 6.5, and I will be taking Kansas minus 6.5. So if we do that on the graphic, your face just has to be next to the plan B. I think we put face next to plan B.
We can do that.
Just
I can
go
take-
Josh's plan B.
Okay, yeah.
Colorado plus 6.5.
Let's do it.
Just know I'm going to be on Kansas.
Alright.
All right. We end every episode the same way, guys. I've been doing a lot of work on myself. I'm doing a lot of reading. And I think I know how I want to end today's episode. All right, Josh, you want to say goodbye to the people?
Peace, everyone. Have a day.
Listen, we end every episode the same way. I think it's really funny. Someone last time we did it typed in Mikey Core. I think that's fucking hysterical. So we end every episode with a little bit of Mikey Core. And I think it's okay to kind of step away from the giggles, laughs, and the betting and just kind of, connect on a more human level. I feel like I'm very good at being vulnerable on this show. I'm very good about telling you guys what's going on in my life. But I think I just want to say something to you that I don't think I heard enough in my life in general. When I was either in middle school, high school, college, going through shit, whatever it is, I just want to say something to you guys that I don't think I heard a lot, and I don't think it's something that we do hear a lot. I'm going to start with saying I know that life can be really tough sometimes, and I don't think we give ourselves enough credit for how far maybe we've come or the things that we're dealing with. And I just want to say to you something that I don't think has been said to me many times. I am phenomenally proud of how far you've come. Phenomenally proud. And either way, I don't need Mikey Over telling me that he's proud of me. I just don't think that we hear that enough. And I want you guys to know I'm phenomenally proud of you for how far you've come in any direction, whether it is the smallest step or the smallest movement forward. I'm proud of you for even getting that done. I'm proud of you for getting through what you're going through. I'm proud of you for fighting every day, if you're fighting every day. And just know that, and it's okay to be proud of yourself too. I think give yourself some grace and understand that, what you're going through, it might be a lot, but you're getting through it every day, and you're showing up for yourself every day, and I think that's the hardest part. And don't listen to the people that tell you that it's not a big deal, you're not going through something, or you're fine. Those feelings are real, man. Those feelings are real. Being hurt is real. Going through bad things is real. But also remember that life does have to go on, and I'm proud of you for letting it go on and keep going. And I think we talk about it at the end of every episode. Just take one step forward for me. I know how hard it can be. Take a step forward. And there are going to be multiple times in life where you're going to take steps backwards. Hell, dude, I've taken steps backwards multiple times in my entire life. But I think we've learned through doing this show that it's about the attempt, not the result. The stronger person is the one that wakes up every morning and goes, all right, I'm going to take that step forward. I'm going to try to take that step forward. I'm going to try to be the better person. I'm going to try to bring the people around me up. And just be the one that makes an attempt every day, even if you don't succeed. I love you. If you haven't heard that today, I love you. We will see you here tomorrow. I appreciate all the support of the show. As always, I don't have the words to thank you guys enough for who comes in this stream every single day, who shares the stream, who likes the clips, who supports what we're trying to build over here at the Morning After. It means the world to us and to me. And I don't really have the words to describe how thankful I am. Hopefully we get the show to bigger and brighter things in 2025. Hopefully we have a show where the chat moves so fast it's almost impossible for us to keep up with it. But I appreciate you guys that have been here from the beginning, all the new time, first-time chatters.